So the Wash Rack is a family-owned LLC. It is me and my mom who own it.
We do equine laundry, horse laundry, wash blankets, pads, tack, whatever it is that they would want to send. You name it, we've seen it come in. Over 20 years ago, my husband and I, which is Morgan's father, Mike, started the business because we had bought a very expensive quarter horse. He just laughed and said, well, you got to come up with a way to pay for him. 20 some odd years later, bigger and better now than it ever has been since Morgan started.
Unfortunately, Mike passed away, which shifted the focus and goals of Morgan and Melissa. The Wash Rack was not a top priority while they learned to navigate their new life.
Her dad passed away when she was young, and so it's kind of been her and her mom on their own.
And when my father died, it kind of just settled off. It was just there. It was really hard for me and my mom to continue to do it. I was getting a lot more busier with school. She's also working a full-time job trying to take care of me and the farm.
She persevered throughout it all, the work ethic that has been instilled. And you're able to see that with Morgan especially because of the way her mama is.
As Morgan grew up, so did her aspirations.
I just realized I want to start doing this. So I decided to take it over myself.
She's like, Mom, I really want to do this. What can we do? Just start, gradually taking over until you learn everything about the business.
So in 2019, I was listed as the 50% co-owner of the Wash Rack.
At the point we are today, as a graduating senior, she pretty much does everything.
Morgan's experience with the Wash Rack grew her passion for horses and helping others, so she decided to join FFA.
I got started in FFA in 8th grade. I always wanted to be in an FFA club. And so then I had Mr. Price as my FFA advisor. I told him about the Wash Rack, and that's kind of how I started my SAE.
Morgan's grandfather's accomplishments also inspired her to join FFA and to pursue winning a Star Award.
Her grandpa was a star farmer.
So that's been a goal of hers from the beginning. She wears his medals.
In her jacket, on the inside of her jacket, just to remind her that was a goal that she had for herself.
Morgan's advisors recognized her goals and guided her towards them.
Mr. Price in particular pushed her to go outside of her element.
I was always a shy, timid kid. I had a pretty rough childhood. I always had a barrier up over me. I didn't want to let people in anything. And the first person I ever let into my life, truly, was Mr. Price. He always encouraged me to go and just to do as best as I could. So it just helped me a lot, confidence-wise, and just being able to find who I am.
With her newfound confidence, Morgan was able to work toward her goals and grow as a person.
I honestly believe if it wasn't for FFA, I wouldn't have grown this business as much as what I have.
She has a lot of plans for improvements and to do some expansion and that type of thing with the Wash Rack.
I thought about doing a mobile wash rack, so then therefore you wouldn't have to have the blankets come into our personal wash rack at the house. They would just be done in there and you can get them back within a day.
She started the Instagram page and she was extremely excited. I think it was within an hour. She had another big farm that contacted her. She has done that all on her own. Morgan is successful because as a young child, she had to deal with a lot and she had to grow up more so quickly than what a lot of kids did. She has grown up to be an amazing kid. She truthfully is. She's wise beyond her years.
Morgan's the type of kid that I'll be talking about my whole entire teaching career. She's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of student. She has challenged me in a good way that has changed my life and changed my teaching career.
Congratulations, Morgan, on being a 2023 FFA State Star.